Let's begin in a comfortable seat, coming to the mat and crossing your legs in front of you, rooting down through the sits bones, and lifting up through the spine, lifting up through the chest, shoulders relax down your back. Hands rest on your knees, palms facing up or down, and begin to arrive, focusing on your breathing, how the air feels as it comes in through your nose and then back out. And then bring your hands in prayer to the center of your chest, and let's set an intention for this practice. Something you can repeat every time your hands come back to this position. Set your intention now. Seal it in. And then exhale and drop your hands back down to your knees. Inhale and lift the arms up long overhead. And exhale, drop the right arm down, lifting the left arm long over the head for a seated side stretch. Reaching through your left fingertips, rooting down through the left hip, and rotating the chest open. One more inhale here, and one more exhale. Inhale to come back up through center, and then exhale to the other side, dropping the left arm down, reaching the right arm long overhead, rooting down through the right hip, reaching through the right fingertips, and rotating the chest up and open. Inhale to come back up through center, reaching the arms long, and then exhale to fold forward, dropping your hands down to the ground, maybe coming to your forearms, maybe reaching out longer, and taking a few nice deep breaths in this fold. And as you inhale, walk your hands back up and switch legs. Switching the way that your legs are crossed. If your right leg was more in front, now your left leg will be. Inhaling to find length once more, and exhaling to fold forward again. Letting the neck relax and the head drop. And then inhale and walk your hands back towards your body, lifting the chest up. And exhale into table, planting the hands directly under your shoulders. The knees are directly under your hips, abs engaged, gaze is down. And let's take a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale to drop the belly, open the chest, lift the chin. And exhale to round the spine, drop the head. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, cow. And exhale, cat, round the spine, drop the head. Keep moving like this at your own breath. And after your next exhale, come and find a neutral spine and tabletop. Take a breath in here. And then exhale into downward facing dog, planting the hands, lifting the hips up and back. And then this first down dog of the day, feel free to pedal out your feet, wag your hips side to side. Take whatever movements feel good as we wake up the calves and the hamstrings and the shoulders. And inhale, bend the knees, gaze to the top of the mat. And exhale, walk forward, forward fold. Let's hang out here in this forward fold for a few breaths. Really just saying hello to the hamstrings. Keep a gentle bend or a deep bend in the knees as you lift your tailbone up to the sky. Maybe nodding the head yes or shaking the head no. And as you inhale, slowly roll up to stand in Tadasana or come up with a flat back. But meeting me in Tadasana with your tailbone tucked, rooting through the feet, lifting up through the chest, shoulders are back, hands by your sides. Strong just like the mountain. And then let's go through our sun salutations. Inhale, sweep the arms up long overhead, and exhale, keep the length as you fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, press the palms into the shins, thighs, or the ground. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step back to plank, engage the abs. And exhale, halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, open the chest, flip the toes. And exhale, downward facing dog, lifting the hips up and back. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze to the top of the mat. And exhale, walk or step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, spine is long, gaze is down. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come to stand, sweep the arms up long overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale your hands in prayer to the center of your chest, repeating the intention that you set at the beginning of practice. Inhale, sweep the arms up long overhead, reaching long, and exhale, keep the length, swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, spine reaches long, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step back to plank, and exhale through chaturanga, lowering halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze to the top of the mat, and exhale, make your way to the top, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, thighs, or the ground, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees, come to stand, sweep the arms up overhead, and exhale, the hands in prayer to the center of your chest. Inhale, sweep the arms up long overhead, Urdhva Hastasana, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, spine is long, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant the hands, step back to plank, and exhale through your chaturanga, taking your vinyasa through upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze to the top of the mat. And exhale, step or hop forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale your hands to prayer in the center of your chest, repeating your intention again. Inhale, sweep the arms up long overhead, and exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, downward facing dog, planting the hands, stepping back, lifting the hips up and back. Inhale the right leg up and back, three-legged dog, reaching through that heel. And exhale, step it forward, low lunge. Taking a moment here to square the hips, pulling the right hip back and the left hip forward. And then exhale into a crescent lunge, dropping the back knee. Inhale, the crescent lunge, your arms up above your head. And then exhale into goddess arms or cactus arms or angel arms, whatever you'd like to call them. Drawing your elbows down and back, squeezing the shoulder blades. Lifting the chest, lifting the gaze, and squaring the hips. Back toes can be tucked or lying flat on the ground, whatever you prefer. Inhale to lift the arms up long again, and exhale, bringing them back down to the ground. Inhale, low lunge, lifting that back knee, and take an exhale here. Inhale into warrior two, spiraling the back heel down, lifting the arms up long, opening the chest to the side, gazes out over the front fingertips. Bending a little bit deeper into that front knee, but keeping the knee in line with the toes. Don't let that knee sink inwards. Take one more breath in this warrior two, and then exhale into star pose, coming to face the center, straightening the legs, toes face out. Lift the arms up long overhead, and then exhale into goddess, sinking the hips down into a wide-legged squat and bringing your arms into goddess, cactus, or angel arms. Squeezing those shoulder blades, chest is open, breathing in, and exhaling, sink a little bit deeper into your hips, keeping your knees in line with your toes once again. Inhale to straighten your legs, coming back through star pose, reaching long with your arms. And then exhale to fold forward. Let your neck and head relax in this fold. Letting your hands come to the ground. Or maybe walking your hands back behind your legs if that feels good. Take one more breath in this fold. And then exhale, Skandasana, sinking into the left leg. Left knee bends, hips sink low, right toes flex and point upwards, keeping that right leg stretched out long. Bringing your hands maybe into prayer pose. And knowing that your left foot can either be flat on the ground or you can stay up on your toes. Taking a nice deep breath in here. And letting it out. One more breath in. And then exhale into low lunge on the right side. So making your way back to the front of the mat, bending through that right knee. Inhale, step back to plank. And exhale, take your vinyasa, meeting me in downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up and back, three-legged dog, reaching through that heel. And exhale into low lunge, stepping that foot forward between your hands. Take a moment to square the hips, pulling the left hip back and the right hip forward. And then exhale and drop the back knee down to the ground. Inhale, crescent lunge, lifting your arms up long overhead. And then exhale your arms into goddess arms, squeezing the shoulder blades together, squaring those hips, and breathing. Lifting through the chest, gazes forward. And then inhale, extending the arms long overhead once again. And exhale, bring the hands down to the ground. Inhale to lift the back knee, low lunge. And exhale in low lunge. Inhale into warrior two, spiraling the back heel down, spiraling the arms up and out to the side, bending into that left knee, keeping that knee directly over your toes, in line with your toes, reaching through both fingertips, reaching in both directions. One more inhale in warrior two. And then exhale into star pose, straightening the legs, pointing the toes out to the side, lifting the arms up overhead. Inhale here, and exhale into goddess pose, sinking the hips down into a wide-legged squat, bringing your arms in goddess, or cactus, or angel, whatever you call it. Squeezing those shoulder blades and sinking a little bit further down into the pose. Inhale to come back into star, straighten the legs, arms are overhead, and exhale to fold forward. Point the toes forward in this forward fold. Again, letting your head relax and taking the fold as deep as you'd like. Inhale in this fold. And then exhale into Skandasana on the right side, bending into the right knee, sinking the hips low, extending the left leg long, flexing through the left toes. Hands can be on the ground or in prayer. If they're in prayer, repeat that intention you set. One more inhale in Skandasana, and then exhale into low lunge on the left side, coming back to the front of your mat once again. Inhale to step back to plank, engage the abs, and exhale, take your vinyasa, meeting me in downward facing dog. Take one final inhale in this down dog. And then exhale into child's pose. Dropping the knees, letting the forehead relax on the mat. Extending the arms out long in front. Keeping your knees as wide apart or as close together as you'd like. Taking some nice deep breaths. On your next inhale, come out of child's and make your way to a seated position with your legs crossed in front of you. As you make your way to seated, root down through their sit bones, reaching long with your spine, shoulders relax down the back. And inhale the arms up long, overhead, and exhale, twist to the right, bringing the right arm behind you. The left hand comes to rest on the right knee. Inhale to find length in the spine, and exhale to twist a little bit deeper. Inhale to come back through center, reaching the arms up long overhead once again, and exhale, twist to the left, bringing the left hand behind you. Right hand comes to the left knee, pulling the left shoulder back and pushing the right shoulder forward to find a deeper twist. Inhale to come back through center, reaching the arms up long overhead, and exhale the hands back down to the thighs. Next, we'll find Dandasana. So extending the legs out long in front, flexing through your feet, maybe moving the flesh away from the sits bones to find a more rooted seat. Inhale the arms up long overhead, and exhale to fold over the legs. You can either round the spine, let the head relax, or you can find length with every inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale to fold a little bit deeper. Either way, taking nice deep breaths and relaxing into the pose. As you inhale, begin to come out of the folds. And exhale here in Dandasana with your spine long. Inhale and exhale into boat pose. Bringing the knees up, lifting the feet up as well. Maybe aiming for a 90-degree angle with your feet, with your shins, or maybe straightening your legs all the way and lifting your arms so that they're stretched out long in front of you. Really reach through your fingertips. Reach through your feet wherever they're at. Engage the abs. Don't forget to breathe. One more inhale. And then exhale and slowly lower yourself all the way down to the mat with control using the abs. And as you make it to the mat, let everything relax. Inhale, both legs up, lifting the feet up with straight legs for waterfall. You can leave a bend in the knees if you'd like, or you can straighten them, keeping your shoulders on the mat, keeping your neck on the mat, letting the legs drain. One more inhale here. And then exhale the knees into the chest. Inhale here. And exhale, drop the knees to the left for a supine twist. Extending the right arm out long. Gaze over the right fingertips. And really get comfortable here. Inhale, bring the knees back to the center of the chest. And exhale, drop them over to the other side. Extending your left arm out long. Gaze over the left fingertips. Inhale the knees back to the center of the chest. Give them a nice big hug. And exhale, relax everything down to the mat for Shavasana. Letting your legs and your arms take up as much space as you'd like. Flipping the palms up to receive energy, or flipping the palms down to focus inwards. Snuggling your shoulder blades underneath you so that they lie flat on the mat. And letting go of any remaining tension in the body. Letting the forehead relax and the lips part. Releasing any tension in the shoulders. Exhaling away any tightness in the belly. Letting the fingers curl. And the knees and the toes fall open to the sides. As we just be. Taking a nice deep breath in and letting it all out. Taking another deep breath in through the nose and exhaling it out. Beginning to come back into the room around you and bringing some gentle movements into your fingers, into your toes. And then make your way over onto one side, maybe using your arm as a pillow. And if it's comfortable for you, keep your eyes closed all the way as you push yourself up into a seated position. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and exhaling it all out. Taking another deep breath in and out. Bring your hands in prayer to the center of your chest, repeating that intention that you set at the beginning of practice. Seal it in once again and take it with you through the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me in practice today. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste.